Right then, we are back with more of the Gibraltar Challenge, and all we have to do is not lose 5-0, and we'll go through into the Europa League second knockout stage. I can't even believe what I'm saying half the time. I really can't. But this is massive. Absolutely massive. I'm just thinking we're at the end of Feb. Have we had our youth candidates through yet? We haven't. Every year in March. I thought it was Feb. Okay, March it is then. Okay. We've got a youngster here who is on trial with the club. I have signed him up, but he doesn't sign up officially until his birthday, which is the 7th of December 2024. So we've got a chunk of time until he signs, but he is looking like he's a very, very good prospect for us. But either way, let's stop messing around. Let's stop blabbering. And let's get straight in to the game away at Sporting Lisbon. Like I said, all we need to do is not lose by 5 goals or more, and we're through. It's crazy. Got Martinho in goal. Out on the left, we have James Dean. In the centre, we have Mark Pope. Playing alongside Jack Fitzwater. On the right, Charles Cesar. Who's not having a good time in training at the moment, is he? 2 CDMs are Wayan Sirigar, who's been fantastic recently, alongside Mamadou Diamande, who's wanted. Oh, I was hoping this wouldn't happen. Man City and Liverpool, wow. Our scouts are finding some cracking players in this career mode, aren't they? On the left, and Alejandro Reyes. On the right, Adam Hlozek. Cam today is going to be George Martin. And then your striker, sole up front on his own, is Nicholas Schubert. So, let's get into this game. Let's tell them that the first leg means nothing now. We've got to go out there and see if we can win it. And that seems to have worked pretty well. Seems to have built everyone up. Let's see if we can do it. Such a big game. This. Such a big game. But 5-0 in the first leg. I'm still stunned, to be honest with you. Diamande. Let's have a drink. Pretty first. I don't know why I didn't have a drink before I started the video, but I was so excited to get going. Schubert. Oh my god, we've scored an away goal now as well. We've scored an away goal a minute into the game. This is insanity. Absolute insanity. Wow. Oh, I just can't believe what is happening. I just cannot believe what is happening. We're dominating this game as well. We have 4 shots, 2 on target. They've had none so far. And they're at home. This is definitely going to push our reputation up this season, surely, isn't it? Who knows, next season we could be able to do even more and hopefully get some more money, hopefully get some more advertising, all that sort of stuff, and keep developing this team. But we're just going so much quicker than I thought we would do in this game. I'd never expected we'd be in the Europa League knockout stages, let alone beating Sporting Lisbon 7-0 on aggregate. I mean, what has happened? What has happened to Sporting Lisbon? What has happened? Look at that. Hlozek slams it into the back and gets his 5th goal of the season. I'm absolutely stunned still. I mean, you can tell just by the way I was talking at the beginning of the game. I thought the first match, the first leg, was a complete crazy one. Winning 5-0 at home, I just thought was out of the question. But then to be winning 2-0 now, in Lisbon is just insane. I'm still struggling just to put it into words, to be honest. And into the back of the net. They do get a goal back finally from Job Ambrosio. Scored 19 goals this season. Another reason why I'm so shocked they're struggling. Look at their stadium, it's half empty as well. Sporting must have really dropped a bit on this, surely. Look how empty their stadium is. I know, obviously, we're probably not the biggest sellout, and considering they lost 5-0 in the first leg, maybe fans aren't turning up, but it's crazy. Absolute crazy. And this we're going to go into half-time 2-1 up. It's still just stunning me, this is. And be interesting to see who we get in the next round as well. Whether this can continue going. I'm not expecting it's going to, don't get me wrong, but will it be amazing? I mean, the further we go, the more and more we're boosting our club up. We've taken a little old team from Gibraltar and taken them to the Europa League knockout stages in just a few seasons. Gibraltar, wow. Some big names on this pitch as well. Here's Misic. Right, do we want to think about maybe some changes? Why not? Who should we bring on? Let's bring on Condwane. I really want him to start doing well. Let's take off Klozak as well. Keep him rested and protected. And then Kavanagh in place of Reyes? No. Let's bring on Dan Martin in place of the booked Cesar. That should be a bit better, a bit more, a bit less risky. Come on, lads. Let's see this one out. We are through to the second knockout stage of the Champions League. I cannot... Not Champions League, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself now. The Europa League. And I was looking as well at trying to get the Gibraltar job, but because we've done such a good job at developing younger players, the Gibraltar manager's kept his job now for quite some time, so I'm hoping that job does come up at some point. Because I really feel like we can take that to the next level as well. Martinho tips it wide with a save. Great bit of work by him. Nakajima gets the ball robbed off of him. We've just been incredible once again, haven't we? We've been incredible once again, and there we go. We're through to the next round of the Europa League. I can't believe it. Wonder how much money we're going to get from that, prize money-wise. Let's have a look. Oh, 430k. Not massive, but let's have a look and see what that was TV revenue. About 29k. So it's not a huge amount, but our bank balance is looking incredibly healthy right now. Really, really healthy. Right, so next up then we have a game against Montekalp. Let's get straight into it. But before we get to that league game, let's have a look then at the draw. Who are we going to get? Automatic draw, let's see. Well, we've got the Champions League teams have dropped in now as well, haven't they? Porto versus Arsenal. Europa Point versus Roma. Another big game. I think that's going to be too much for us, I think, but there was a couple of teams in there we could have got past, you know. Rangers, Trabzonspor, I would have been happy with as well. Nice would have been an opportunity, I think, as well. But Roma is a good game. Looking forward to that. And it's more TV money, hopefully. That's the main thing, isn't it, really? Right, let's keep pushing forward. And here we go then. We are going all-out aggression in this one. I don't know why. I just fancy going all out today. So in goal, we're going to go Thomas Martinho. 3 centre-backs today are going to be Mark Pope, alongside David Taylor, alongside Jack Fitzwater. 2 CDMs are going to be Tyreek Backinson. You can't be far away from being Gibraltarian now as well, can you? 118 days, so end of the season then probably. Alongside Wayan Siriga. I forgot to pronounce his name there for a second. Matt Kavanagh comes in on the left. We are going to see Nick Campbell-Lean back in the centre. He's wanted. Who's he wanted by? Ibar as well. Ibar seem to like us, don't they? We have Darren Jenkins on the right. And we're going to have 2 strikers today. Kondwani Singaluma is going to be playing alongside Nicholas Schubert in this one. I want to see Singaluma do well in this game, hopefully. Want to start him on his run of dominance. We're going to tell him we want to win this game. It's amazing. We've won 15 out of 15, which is really good. But then Lincoln Red Imps have won 13 out of 15. The only people to beat Lincoln Red Imps this season has been us, home and away. So it's been pretty impressive, hasn't it, so far? Schubert now heads the ball on. Singaluma! There it is. His first goal for the club. 5 minutes into the game. Headed on by Schubert. And this could be a very successful duo up front here. Who knows? I think in the summer we might just change the formations around a little bit, depending on the players that we do have. I dare say we'll lose a few in the summer as always. And we'll probably gain a few. With the way that we've gone so far in the Europa League, I reckon we can sign some quite good players in the summer, you know. Again, I don't want to overdo it on wages and that. When you've got 20 odd million in the bank, I think we could probably get away with it, to be honest. It looks like Diamande might be one that goes out the door with Man City and Liverpool sniffing around. Hopefully we can get a decent amount of money for him. Plus, that's a lovely, lovely 50% sell-on fee. That's what we always like, isn't it? Right, 15 minutes in, we lead 1-0. Singaluma's first goal for the club, the Zambian. I was expecting more, though, to be honest. We are 28 minutes into the game. Siriga has got the free kick. He's scored so many this season, and he gets another one as well. The man just scores so many goals. He's a real free kick specialist. I don't know how good his free kicks actually are, but they're obviously very, very good. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful there by Wayan. I was going to have a look at it and see what his free kick ability was, but I'll get a chance. His long shots are cracking as well, aren't they? Here's Jenkins. Cuts inside, takes a shot. Pichardo. Big ball forward. Pope's going to pick that up at the back. Pretty simple for him. Pope now. Go on, play the ball big. He plays it out to Backinson. Back to Pope. Playing it forward to Mancebo. We'll get the ball off of him. Get the ball off of him. It's into the middle. Long's there, and they've got one back. Aaron Long. His first goal for the season. And he gets it against the best defence in the league. I suppose all I can say is well done, I suppose. I'm not happy with conceding, don't get me wrong, but well done. It's a cracking cross as well. Don't know how he got past Backinson so easily, but there's the cross. And Long was in tons of space at the back. I suppose that's me playing the more aggressive formation, having the 3 centre-backs rather than the 4 defenders. Is Schubert in the box? Oh, it's disallowed. Singaluma nearly got his 2nd goal for the club, but it was disallowed. Oh, that is tight. That is so tight. Ballinger. Here's Pino. Back to Ballinger. Back to Zamenyo. Good old Zamenyo. He was a player who did as well for a few seasons, weren't he? Jenkins. Making a great run forward, Jenkins. Plays it forward to Singaluma. There's his 2nd of the game and his 2nd of his Europa point career. Just like Schubert, we just needed him to get that 1st goal, didn't we? Really needed to get that 1st goal, and I'm really happy with having him and Schubert as 2 cracking strikers now. It's the reason why I let, I've got his name now, Surridge, go in January to Stoke, because I knew that we had this guy coming in. I knew Schubert had started to hit the ground running now, and I felt like we had a very, very strong set of strikers. Siriga, here's Jenkins. Back to Siriga. Fitzwater. Zamenyo picks it up though. Mancebo, big ball forward, finds Taylor. Backinson now looking to orchestrate a counter-attack. Tyreek Backinson. Go on, lad. Plays it back to Pope. Pope now bringing the ball forward. He messed around with it though, hasn't he? Here's Kavanagh. Big ball across, finding Jenkins. It's a... Wow. It wasn't a great header in my opinion, but it's gone in the back of the net. That's all that matters. 4-1 now after 40 minutes here. It was a bit of a weird goal, that one. It just seemed like... I don't know, it just sits... Well, from what we saw, it didn't look like a very good header. Yeah, the keeper's got to be saving that, really. That's quite embarrassing. That's quite embarrassing by Picardo there. He won't be happy with that at all. I'm happy with it, though. That's all that matters. Half time. Lovely. Right, so tell them that we are pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Anyone on the bench? We'll probably bring on Andrade in the 2nd half for a bit. Maybe Dan Martin as one of the centre-backs. Yeah. Actually, Sirigar's struggling a bit with energy as well, isn't he? Okay, let's make a triple substitution then. Let's bring on Andrade in... Why is this messed up again? It keeps doing this. There we go. Right. Let's bring on Andrade in place of Kavanagh. Let's bring on Diamande in place of Siriga. And let's bring on Dan Martin in place of Pope. There we go, nice triple substitution there, freshen things up a bit. Jenkins, Campbell Lean. Backinson. Andrade. It's a penalty. Gets taken down. Only been on the pitch a few minutes and he gets taken down already. And Singaluma gets himself a hat-trick. Wow. Singaluma slamming it home. It was a great penalty, wasn't it, really? Great penalty. And there's a goal back for Mons Calp. Okay. Pino's ball into the middle and Zamenyo getting the goal. That's That's interesting. Zemenyo getting the goal against us. Well done, lad. That's all I can say, I suppose, isn't it? Come on, Andrade, get that ball back off Robber. Jenkins squeezing through the middle. Campbell lean 6-2. There we go. Absolutely fantastic. 6-2. Jenkins, great little jinking run for the middle. Should I say great little Jenkins run for the middle. And Campbell lean. He's fantastic, isn't he, Campbell lean, really? He's been here for a very, very long time. Since the very beginning of this career. And it looks like that's going to be enough to get us a 6-2 victory here. I mean, it's not ideal conceding 2 goals, don't get me wrong, but that's the way I set up. It's my own fault, really, isn't it? So, I'm happy with that. Very, very happy with Singaluma getting himself a hat-trick. And there we go. Puts us top of the table with 6 points. Oh, Europa, Lincoln Redimps have lost another game. Who'd they lose to? They lost to... It's got to be Europa FC, probably, isn't it? Yeah, they lost 3-0 to Europa FC. So, yeah, we're 9 points at the top of the table. Well, 6 points at the top of the table with a game in hand, which is as good as 9 to me. Right, so what I'm going to do is the schedule's changed slightly, which is nice. I'm going to play the Lynx and Europa FC games off camera, and we'll come back and we will have the 2 games against Roma in the next video. Of course, if you've enjoyed this one, please do hit a like and, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Chevy Gamer. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.